everyone, so today I thought I would do a video for you guys talking all about Disney trading pins and even show you guys my own personal collection. So Disney trading pins, if you don't know what they are exactly what I'm saying. They are Disney pins that you trade, or you can just collect them. I just collect pins. I'm a big Disney collector. When I find something Disney that I like, I tend to overbuy. So Disney pins are definitely something that you can overbuy. So what I like to do is limit myself to what kind of pins that I buy. There are so many different types of pins. You can get loads of pins of your favourite characters, your favourite rides, just loads of different collections. So I like to just collect what I like. I know a lot of people who definitely go for so you can get like limited edition ones and people will only buy those, or people will just buy loads of different ones and just trade them because they are obviously trading pins. But like I said, you don't have to trade them. So you can trade with cast members and you can trade with other guests, which is awesome because it's a great way to meet new people. I've never traded with another guest, unfortunately, which is quite sad. But I've spoken to other guests about their pins. I don't take my pins to the park a lot, basically because a lot of the pins I have, I plan on keeping. I don't plan on trading. So if someone kind of sees you with other pins, obviously they might come up and ask to trade, and if you're not wanting to trade, I don't know, I just don't like kind of being like, sorry, I'm keeping these. But you can totally do that. If you just want to wear your pins out and you don't want to trade them, that is totally up to you. Cast members, on the other hand, have to trade their pins. Pins that they wear are part of their costume and they can trade with you. But I know there are a few rules and limitations, but they can pretty much trade you any pin, and you can pretty much trade them any pin of yours as long as they don't have it. I believe that is the rule. I know there is a limit to how much you can trade with this, with like one cast member. I believe it's 2 or 3, I'm really not too sure, unfortunately, but I will definitely find a page for you guys where I can link it down below and it will explain every single rule about trading. With guests, I know it's a little different because there's no cast members involved, which means it is just up to you and the other guests to decide how you guys want to trade, what you want to trade for, what you don't want to trade for, and it doesn't really involve Disney, it just involves how you two feel about the pins that you're trading. Obviously, you can show your pins through a variety of different ways. I currently have all my pins on lanyards. Some cast members wear them on lanyards and they also have little pouches. I know a lot of guests will wear them. Some people wear them on their jacket, some people wear them on their bags. You can display them pretty much any way that you want. Like I said, I have lanyards. So I have 2 lanyards, both from Walt Disney World. One is a kind of florally Tinkerbell type one, which I have 2 Universal pins on. I don't remember ever getting these, but I'll show you guys them. They're 2 Shrek ones, and I only keep them because I hate to throw them away. One of them glows up in the dark, which is pretty cool. And I also have this beautiful like American flag, but it's like Mickey's instead of stars, and then obviously the stripes on the other end. And I have Curious George on the bottom of it. I love Universal. I will sit here and admit that. I love Disney, but I also have a huge place in my heart for Universal. So yeah, I have some Universal stuff as well. And they just sit at the bottom. What I will do for you guys is I've kind of divided my pins up here on my bed. I don't know if you can see that. And I will just kind of go through them with a bunch of them first from Disneyland Paris, and then I'll move on to my Walt Disney World ones because I think there's more of them. Although, however, the ones I'm getting from Disneyland Paris have slowly caught up. But I'll go through these pretty quickly because the Disneyland Paris ones you'll have seen before if you've watched any of my other Disneyland Paris hauls, because they're pretty much just the same ones. Yeah, let's get started. So first up is this amazing, beautiful Walt pin that I got, I think on my last trip, with all the Mickeys throughout the years around him. I absolutely adore this pin. It's my first ever Walt pin, and I just love it. Like I said, all these first ones are from Disneyland Paris. I'll let you know when I move on to the Walt Disney World ones. Next up is this pin that you'll have seen if you've watched my last haul video, and that is the Disneyland Paris suitcase pin, and it's got all the little like destinations, Disney destinations on it, and then it opens up, which is what I love about it, and it says around the world with Mickey, and has Mickey off on his holidays with a suitcase. And obviously it just says on the front Shanghai, Orlando, Paris, Hong Kong, Tokyo and Anaheim, all the Disney destinations of course, which I really love. It's probably one of my favourite pins, just because it does have all of the destinations on it. Next up is this spring pin. It is Mary Poppins and the Penguins, but obviously Mary Poppins is more taupery. And I absolutely adore this. This is from Swing Into Spring 2016. Next up is another newer pin, and that is my Toy Story Slinky Dog pin that I absolutely adore because it's so cute. My first ever attractions pin, which is the Hollywood Tower Hotel room key pin, which I absolutely love. So this is my little Mickey Mouse springtime pin that I absolutely love. I believe there is a Minnie Mouse to go along with this. She's in like a little like dress that matches Mickey's outfit, and I just thought it was really cute. So this is the Olaf pin that pretty much everyone got when it first came out, and I found it in Disneyland Paris and I was so happy when I first found it, and I'm actually glad that I bought him because he's so happy looking and I just love it, even though everybody probably has this pin. Next up is one of my favourite pins that I've ever bought from Disneyland Paris, and that is my Disney Dreams pin. So this is my Disney Dreams pin. This is the firework kind of castle show spectacular that they do on the castle every night at Disneyland Paris in the Disneyland Park. It's so stunning. I absolutely love it, and I love this pin because it's got Peter Pan's shadow on it, and that's basically what the show is based around. And I love the fact that I have this pin because it's so pretty and I absolutely love it. And yeah, it's probably one of my favourite pins from that park. This is the cutest pin I own, and this is my first ever Duffy the Bear pin, and he's dapper, so he's Dapper Duffy, and it is the cutest thing I think I own Disney related, and I just love him. So next up is not my last pin from Disneyland Paris, but I'll get on to that, but from the last that I'll show you just now, is my Stitch pin. I absolutely adore this pin. It's Stitch playing a little guitar and it's so cute, and I don't know, I just absolutely love it. It's so adorable, and it's Stitch playing a guitar. Also, if you guys want to know if your pins are kind of like genuine, they will look a lot like this at the back. A lot of mine don't look like this at the back, and doesn't mean they're not genuine. They've changed a lot over the years. So I'll kind of try and get a really old pin for you guys that I have and kind of show you the difference. This is a really old pin from Walt Disney World, so if you can see the difference between, obviously this is like lots of kind of Mickeys and stuff like that at the back, but it still has like obviously all the Disney trading pin and stuff like that, to a very old pin of mine that still has the Disney like trading pin and like copyright Disney, but it doesn't have like the new shiny bit and stuff like that at the back. So I'll still have like copyright Disney and stuff and Disney trading pin, but some of them do look a bit different, so don't worry if your pins do look different. It's just obviously they've kind of made them a bit more sparkly and shiny and newer, so but yeah, you're just mostly looking for the copyright and stuff like that, stuff that shows it's authentic, I guess. Okay, so actually before I show you my Walt Disney World collection pins, I have a few from the Disney store that I can actually show you. It's weird, I never really thought that Disney store did pins, but they do. So I have two from the Disney store that are not actually trading pins, but I'll show you the guys anyway. They are my Tsum Tsum pins. They're so cute and I absolutely love them. These are what I got for collecting 50 Tsum Tsums when they first came out in the UK. So these are only exclusive to the UK. You get a silver one when you collected 25, and then when you collected another 25 and you had 50, you got the gold one. I just really like them, so I thought I'd show you them. So they're definitely really cute, but you could only get them in the UK, I believe. So another one I have is one that was bought for me, and this was brought back from California for me, and it is Mickey and the American flag, and I absolutely love it, and I checked it and stuff like that. I didn't have any doubt. Well, I kind of had a wee bit of a doubt. I didn't know really where it came from. I just knew it was kind of a present from, I believe, I don't know if it's from the Disney store. I'm pretty sure you can get these in the parks as well, but it's real and official and stuff, and it has everything that should be on it. But I love it anyway, but it was just obviously a present, so I'm not really too sure where it came from. And Next up, I have a pin that my friend Rachel brought me back from the Disney store in New York. I never seen these when I went to New York, but obviously it has like everything on the back and stuff like that, and obviously it came with the Disney store logo and stuff like that on it, but I just didn't know that you could buy pins from Disney store. Next up, I have my only Disneyland pin, which I don't know where I got this from. I must have traded it with a cast member. It's real and genuine and like official and stuff like that, but it's from Disneyland in Anaheim, and it's basically just the castle with Mickey and Tinkerbell. And I really don't know where I got this from. I must have traded it because I've never been to Disneyland, unfortunately, over in California. But the best part about it is Tinkerbell moves. It's so cute. I love it. Moving on to my Walt Disney World pins. I have one that is unfortunately broken, but I don't know what to do about it. And that is my Donald Duck pin, and he's flying like over a rainbow or sliding down a rainbow. I'm really not too sure what he's doing, but unfortunately his foot is broken. I have two cute little Mickey Mouse ones that I actually, one was bought and one was found. So this one was bought in Walt Disney World. It just says Walt Disney World at the bottom, and it's just classic Mickey. And then this one I actually found, well, my dad found on a tram on the way back from the park one day. This was years ago, and I went to give it to the cast member and he told me just to keep it. So it's little Sorcerer Mickey and he's so cute. This is one of my oldest pins, and it's Cinderella, and I don't know why. I think this was bought for me when I first started collecting by my dad or my mum, but I absolutely love her. She's just beautiful. Next up, I have two Tinkerbell pins. I think I got these because of my lanyard, because obviously I had the Tink lanyard. So I have this one here. It's just Tink and a big purple star, and it's just got little stars on it, and it just says Tink. I kind of really like this one because it's really sparkly, and that's what I love about it. This one which says I only look sweet on the outside, and it's just classic Tink. And it's a really weird shape, this one. That's why it's like these are just like, they're so old, honestly. A lot of these pins are just very, very old. So I have a Jack Skellington pin, which I absolutely love. It's just like the top part of him though. He's just really detailed and I absolutely love it. It's just so cool looking. And then I have a pin that is just absolutely ridiculous, and I absolutely love this one. I'm sure there's one that matches this. Please tell me if you know if there is. And this is the Grumpy Walt Disney World pin, Grumpy the Dwarf obviously, that says I'm with Dopey. I'm sure you can get a Dopey one that says I'm with Grumpy, and I'd love to have it if there is one. I'm sure there is, but I just can't really quite remember. And so these are some pins that I actually got off of my uncle who lives over in Florida, who, when the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train came out, well, first opened, a lot of like Snow White pins came out, and I kind of really wanted some of them for a girl who doesn't love Snow White, well, doesn't really like Snow White. I do love her, but she's not my favourite. But I really was so gutted because me and my family went over about a month before this ride opened, so there was literally like, we seen it getting like tests done and stuff like that on it, and a lot of Imagineers out and about on it. And I was so gutted because I was so looking forward to it, and it didn't open for a month until like after we left. So my uncle decided to send me over some pins when it first came out. So I have this Snow White and Dopey pin. These all came in a pack. There's 4 of them, so I'll show you them. So that was one of them, and then obviously 3 dwarfs on this one, and another 3 here. And then the old hag, which I thought was really, really cool. I honestly love this pin. Just because it's so detailed. Compared to like my old Cinderella pin, these ones are so detailed. And then he sent me, which I was so surprised about, the limited edition Seven Dwarfs Mine Train pin. It is one of my absolute favourites. So it's got Dopey and Grumpy on it, and it's as if they're in the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train like little train thing, like on the mine, and it moves like the ride does, and it's just so cute, and I absolutely love it. I know these are limited edition, but I can't quite remember how many it was. that they were limited to. I also have this little Stitch pin, what I love because he's like, he's meant to be upside down. It's like, you jumba! And I just absolutely love it. Next up I have this Walt Disney World Chip 'n Dale pin. So obviously you know that my Chip 'n Dale obsession started pretty early. And I absolutely love this. They're like just obviously standing on some acorns, and they've got some acorns, and it's just so cute, and I absolutely love this. It's probably one of my favourite Walt Disney World pins just because of them. So you can buy like sets of pins, obviously you can buy them in like 4s and stuff. I'm pretty sure these next 2 sets were bought in 4s, and I've probably traded them because I have a lot of pins that I do have that I know I haven't either bought or like, I don't know. So I have these Winnie the Pooh collections. I'm sure there was a 4th one to this. There might not have been, do you know that way I'm like thinking about it? I'm like, there probably wasn't, Becky. But I bought these in a pack, and they are like summertime ones. So this is the Tigger one, and it's so cute. Got Pooh with his honey, and then Eeyore as well. I'm pretty sure there was a Piglet one. If there wasn't, then I'm just making that up. If there was, then I've traded them, unfortunately. And then I'm pretty sure this was a 4-pack as well, but I really don't know because I can't think what other. These were like a holiday pack, a holiday set. An Easter type one, where he dresses a little bunny. And then I've got Christmas Mickey, who's obviously Santa with a bunch of presents. And then I'm pretty sure this is Thanksgiving. So obviously Chip 'n Dale. I'm pretty sure that's Thanksgiving. Please correct me if I'm wrong, American people. But I'm sure it is. And I'm sure there was another one of these, but I really can't remember if there was or wasn't. My next pins are a mix of Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney World. And I'm basically doing this because these are specific pins that I collect. So collect year pins. Basically Disney will bring out pins for every year. So if you go in like 2016, pick up a 2016 pin. I'll start with the most recent, I guess. You guys will no doubt have seen some of these before, but this is my 2016 Disneyland Paris one, obviously with the Eiffel Tower and the castle, to the Disneyland Paris and Mickey as a magician. And then I've got 2 2014 pins. One from Disneyland Paris, again it's just Mickey as a magician. I really like this one because it's a really weird shape. Like, you don't really get a lot of those weird shapes anymore, like just normal regular shapes. They're usually all cut out now. And a 2014 one from Walt Disney World, which doesn't have my favourite princess on it, unfortunately. But I really love this because obviously it's Cinderella and Cinderella's castle, and then wishes going off in the background, or what I believe to be wishes, because that would make sense. And what I love about it is the little Mickey ears on top of the 0, which is just really cute. And then we've got one from 2010, and it says 10 times the fun, and again the ear is shaped like Mickey Mouse's ears on top. Again, this is from Walt Disney World. It's got Mickey Mouse on it as well, and I just think it's really cute. This has got Mickey, Minnie, Donald and Goofy on it. And this is from 2008. And the best part about this one is it spins. Well, it would if it like, see, spins. Which is really cool, and it's a really nice pin actually. And last but not least is my favourite. This is honestly my favourite pin. I know I say that about a lot of them, but this is my favourite because this is from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party at Magic Kingdom Walt Disney World in 2004. That's a long time ago. And it is a villains type pin, obviously, because it was for Halloween. So, can you see that? There we go. And it's just pretty awesome. So yeah, like I said, that is obviously my pins from the years. I like to collect them just so I can be like, yeah, I got that in like 2014, that was such a good trip. I don't really I just kind of collect ones that I like. I definitely do collect obviously the year ones. I wouldn't really say I collected a specific type of character, I just kind of pick up ones that I like. I really like to collect Disney things, as you can see. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have stayed until the end of this video, thank you so much. I know it was quite long, sorry, I didn't realise how many pins I actually did have. Tell me down in the comments below what your favourite pin you saw was, and if you collect Disney pins, tell me your favourite pin as well that you've ever bought or traded. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I put out new videos every single Friday, woo! And I will see you guys real soon.